Hello, friends. Oh my goodness, it feels like forever since I filmed. I have pre-filmed quite a bit of stuff, you guys, because it is busy season for me, so I kind of feel like I'm rusty. I don't know when the last time I filmed, but anyway, I am here to share with you guys my update of Pan That Face palette. This is going to be my last update. Next month, I'm going to do the finale, you guys. So this is my last update. I'm kind of bittersweet about it, but don't fret, this will return next year. This is by far my favorite project pan that I do because I'm good at it too, and I love doing it, and you guys seem to enjoy it as well. So I have my update here for you guys, and I have exciting news, you guys. I do. So if you're interested to see where I stand with my face palettes, stay tuned. Alrighty, you guys, so I have my stuff here today. I'm going to bring up my tally so you guys can hear exactly how much I've used products up, because some of them are shocking and some of them, well, I think all of them are shocking to me, to be honest with you. Who am I kidding? These stuff is really hard to use up, and some of them, I'm surprised at how easy it was. So let's get into it. All right, so let's start out with the Natasha Denona Bronze and Glow palette. So I have already hit pan on the one product, and I'm still working on the other product. Both of them are highlighty products, so I'm still working on these, you guys. I will share with you guys where I was last time and where we stand today. So as you guys can see, I have a nice dip going on in here. This is the one I'm working on, and I still have not hit pan on it. Something tells me it will be coming next month, though. I have a feeling I will finish this project pan this year, and I will have pan on it because you guys can see how deep that is. So in total, I have used this 89 times. You guys know I always say between 50 to 100 is when I hit pan on these. This one might be the one that might surpass 100, because typically by now I am about to hit pan. I could be eating my words and tomorrow hit pan. I don't know. So I brought this in the month of May. So it's been here for quite a while. So in May, I used it 17 times. June, 18 times, July, 11 times, August, 16 times, September, 21 times, and as of right now in October, as the day that I'm filming this, I've used it 6 times. So you guys, I have quite a bit of use in this one, and I told you guys, these are worth your money because you are getting a lot of product. You don't need a lot, and it takes a lot to just hit pan, let alone to finish it. I'm pretty sure if I try to finish any of these pans, it's going to take me over 200 uses, and that to me is worth the price tag because you're getting good quality product and it's lasting you a long time and don't have to replace it. So this is where we stand with you guys. I'm bound to hit pan next month. I know it. It's going to happen. It's just slow and steady, I guess, you guys, and I'm still loving it. I'm wearing it today, so I'm not complaining about it. All right, so let's move on to our highlighter. So I brought this in August, and my goal is just to use it until I cannot use it. I'm getting to that point where I might not be able to use it as much. I have it on today. It doesn't still look bad on me, so we're still working with it. We're still gonna keep it in here. So I will share with you guys what it looked like last month and what it is looking like today. As you guys can see, I see something there, but I'm not sure, or I'm just not satisfied. So you see those little dots there? That could be the waffle pan coming through, but I feel like it's still not enough for me to say, yeah, I hit pan on here. So I've used this in total 41 uses since I brought this in. So in the month of August, I used it 14 times, September 21 times, and so far in October, 6 times. So it's getting its usage 41 times, and look how beautiful. Now, mind you, I have used this in the past many times. So it had a good 30-so-ish uses out of it. So this isn't something that was brand new brought in. I have had this for a while. This is a beautiful formula. I really like it. They no longer make this highlighter at all. So I'm happy that I at least have it, and it's something that I will continue to use because it's timeless. The formula is beautiful. It looks beautiful on the skin. It doesn't look like you guys see my Get Ready With Me's. I bring this all the way up through here, and you guys can see it on my brow bone. It's a beautiful highlight. Since my finale is next month, I'm just going to keep it in until the end, and then I'll just use whatever it is that I have, and we'll see how far I get with it. So this is also still staying in. Okay, so now for our Tinkerbell Magic Moon Super Shock Cheek product. My goal is to finish this off. I already had mentioned to you guys that it looks like I will most likely not finish it for this project pan, but I'm in hopes that finishing it up at the end of the year to have it as an empty. This is something that I'm continuing to use. It's something that is beautiful. I do not have a problem with it. So I will share with you guys where I was before, and this is where we are at now. So the last update, I had pushed everything into the center and I started using it, and now you guys, I'm back to having a very large pan. Around the edges is getting pretty thin, so it's not something that I have a lot of product in. So I know that the ending is coming. I just don't know when. It's becoming a little bit more dry. It's getting a little bit more flaky in sense instead of it being runny. So I might end up pushing it all together in the center and try to use it that way. So in total, I've used this 68 times. In June, I used it 12. In July, I used it 13. August, I used it 16 times. In September, 21. And October, 6 times so far. So I was hopeful to have this done by the end of the this project, but I don't think it will. But I'm pretty sure I will finish it up soon. This is my oldest cream blush, or any kind of liquid cream blush. So I'm actually happy that I got my money's worth out of it, and it is a beautiful product. So again, this is also staying in. All right, last but not least was our Laura Geller Blush and Glow in Tahitian Glow. So my point was to use half of this product. It was the bronzer side. Last update, I told you guys that I was debating on repressing it because it was getting way too thin for me to get my brush in there. The majority of you guys had to do it, so I did repress it. I will have a picture of it up on the screen as well. So I did repress that. And you guys, I am so excited. I'll share with you guys where we are right now. It has been completely done. I completely finished it off. I ended up using it in that container that I had it in. And you guys can see that the actual blush ran under that bronzer. So you guys can see there, I completely finished this off. There was a lot more blush than there is bronzer. So at this point now, this is considered a blush for me. So I can move it out of my face products if I want to and put it into my blush, or just leave it into my face products category. But I'm very, very happy to say that this finished. In total, it took me 70 uses to use up this half. That is actually a lot, considering it was only half of a pan. And if this was a completely whole entire pan, I think it would have taken me a lot longer to just hit pan and not necessarily finish the whole thing off, because a whole one of these is a lot more work than just half of it. So in May, I used this 13 times, in June 18, July 11, August 16, and it took me in September 12 uses to finish it off. I'm very proud of myself. I told you guys when I brought this in, I had never ever panned a Laura Geller product, let alone something like this. So it was all new to me, and I will say that I had a lot of things going in my favor. One, this product is not new, so it's a little bit older. Two, it's a baked product, so a lot of powder kickup was coming out of it. Three, it was only half of a pan, not necessarily the full pan. And I brought it in just at the right time to use it, because right now this would have looked way too bronzy and golden for me now that I'm unfortunately losing my tan. So I'm happy that I was able to finish it off when I still was in the sun. It was still 80s versus now we're in the 60s and it's not that warm out to be outside. So I'm happy to say that this is getting rolled out, because I finished another bronzer this year, guys. I think that's my third bronzer I finished this year. That is, I think, a record for me. Typically I finish 2, but 3, I'm very astonished with myself. That is awesome. All right, guys. So now we're going to recap and see what we're bringing in. Like I said, it's only a month. So I'm not putting a lot of pressure on myself. I'm not going crazy. I'm going to take my time with the product that I am going to replace that bronzer with, because I still need to use a bronzer, obviously. Let's recap the products that we have here first, and then I'll share with you guys what I'm bringing in. So this product right here, this one's going to keep going. I'm not going to finish it by the end of this project pan, but I'm hopeful to finish it by the end of the year. So this is staying in. This highlighter, I am actually now questioning, can I hit pan right there, that waffle pan? We're going to see in another month of usage if I can actually do that. And that'll be a nice goal to go for, but I'm not hopeful for it. We're just going to see if we can get there. So this is also staying in for that. This I'm definitely feel like I am going to hit pan on. There is no way that I'm not going to hit pan in the next month of that. That's a crevice. That's deep. And I know I'm going to end up hitting pan. So I'm pretty sure that this will have success by the end of this project. So obviously I need to bring in a bronzer, because I need to use a bronzer and I'm replacing something with this. So A lot of you guys had mentioned that you wanted to see this in a project. You wanted me to bring this in, and it was perfect. It just fell right at the right time. Now that I'm losing my tan, I don't need a deep bronzer. I don't need something that's going to give me a major glow. I just need something to make me look like I'm a little bit toasty, but not extreme. And I needed something that was going to work for me for all winter long. So I pulled it out of my Z palette that I have it in to have it separately. So I'm going to keep it in here because I need something that has depth in it because it's another baked product. What I'm bringing in is my Too Faced Sweet Tea Bronzer. So this I depotted from its heart. This is the heart-shaped Too Faced ones. I kept the both blushes that I had and this bronzer. Now, I will tell you guys that obviously I finished this off early in the month of September. So I had the rest of the time to kind of play around my collection to see what I wanted to bring in for the last month. I'm not expecting to hit pan on this. I'm not expecting to finish it off. I just want something to use. So I have been using this now. It's had about 15 uses since I finished off this product here. So you guys can see it here. I will take pictures of it. Not that it's going to really matter because I only have a month to use it. I am wearing this today on my face. So this is what it looks like on my face. And I love how it looks. It is a beautiful bronzer. It's another baked bronzer. I will share a swatch of it for you guys. You see, it's not too yellow, not too golden. It is that perfect glow. It's just perfect enough for you to fuse it out, and it just looks like a hint of something on your face. So I'm going to bring this one in just for the last month, just to get some use out of it. It was between this one or my Sephora Los Cabos matte bronzer that I had, but I still wanted some sort of glow for this time of year because I do love to have a little bit of life to my face, and I think this is perfect. So we are going to bring this one in. I'm not expecting a lot of progress with this, but at least I have something in here, you guys. So that is what I have for this project pan, you guys. I'm so excited that I got another item down. That's pretty cool for me. I'm very excited. So next month, I'm going to do my finale and give you all the statistics of this project pan, how we did this year, how much we finished, how many pans we hit, so on and so forth. So you guys can see overall what kind of year I had, and I will do my best to try to find last year's statistics to compare from last year to this year, because sometimes I'm just on a roll. I have products that are already used up and I just need to finish them off the following year, and there are times where I start fresh. So that also has to be taken into account when I do these statistics. Alrighty guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in another video. Bye.